Hello, good morning. I thought I would share with you today some advice for C1B, your portfolio for your EDUQAS GCSE drama course. So your GCSE drama qualification then is made up of three components. You have your device performance, your portfolio, your evaluation, your scripted performance, and finally your written exam, which is made up of DNA and a live performance review. We are focusing on this section here, C1B, your portfolio, which is worth 20% of your overall GCSE. As you can see, it's coloured in orange, so we're assessing your ability to create and develop ideas to communicate meaning for theatrical performance. So essentially what we're assessing is, can you get from a stimulus, a picture, an image, a quote, to create a fully well-rounded piece of theatre? And we're going to be judging that through your writing. So your portfolio itself then is made up of three parts. You have stage 1, which is 300 words, and it's focused on the early stages of your work. Then you have stage 2, which is another 300 words, and this is focused on the development of your piece, so how you incorporated a genre or a practitioner into your work and different drama techniques. And then finally, you've got stage 3, which is another 300 words, which is all about refinement. So how did you improve your piece in the final stages? How did you make it stronger? How did you improve your individual performance? And what suggestions did you make to improve the overall piece? We're going to go through some frequently asked questions now, because I get these questions a lot and I thought it might be helpful to pop them all in one video. So the first question, I've written too much. Does this matter? Unfortunately, yes. It's really important that you stick to the 900 word overall word limit. It might be that your section 1, your stage 1 is slightly longer than your stage 2, and you make up for it in different sections. So it's okay to have not exactly 300 words in each stage, but overall, cumulatively, it needs to be 900 words, I'm afraid. We've changed our piece a lot since we first started. Is it okay to write about that? Certainly. With everything that's going on at the moment in the world, and also in just normal devising, things change and move so much, okay? It's not common for somebody to have a well thought through idea from the start that they deliver from start to finish that doesn't change at all. The whole process of making drama and the whole process of devising is non-linear, okay? We sometimes come up with an idea, then something from that sparks another idea, and it's absolutely fine to kind of explain the process that you've been through. Now, a way that we need to do this is by linking, okay? So we need to link our ideas and we need to show progression of our ideas throughout our piece. Here's an example of poor linking. We wanted to create a piece about homelessness, then we created a scene and decided our piece should be about family relationships. So that's not very good linking, because what they've said is, we made a scene about this and we made a scene about this, without showing any insight into how those ideas developed, progressed, and linked to each other. Here's an example of good linking. We began to explore the issue of homelessness and created a scene where a young person left home because of arguments with his parents. After creating this scene, we were inspired to explore the way in which relationships between parents and children can deteriorate as they grow up. So the candidate is explaining what they got from that process, what they got from that scene, and what you need to do is to be able to show good linking throughout your ideas in your piece. What if our piece was inspired by more than one genre or practitioner? Well, this is super common. It's really common for people to have all sorts of inspiration for their drama piece when they work on it. There also might be more than one genre, more than one practitioner. However, for the purposes of this essay, because you only have 300 words, I would strongly advise you to focus on one genre and practitioner throughout your piece. You can talk about different influences. You can talk about how different aspects of drama inspired you. However, for the really tight word count, I would advise you to stick with one genre or one practitioner, so that you can adequately explain all of the drama techniques that you used or associated with that genre or practitioner. What drama language should I be using? Well, your portfolio should be packed full of drama language and used in a really appropriate and effective way. Some things that you really need to include are your vocal acting skills, so volume, accent, pitch, pause, tone, tempo, emphasis. and also your physical acting skills. Gait, gesture, posture, proximity, stance, facial expressions, and eye contact. These are all really, really important to make sure that you're explaining what it is you actually did in the scene and what acting skills you used. You also want to talk about language that's associated with your chosen genre or practitioner. So a lot of you have chosen commedia. So these are the kinds of words that I would expect to see in particular your stage 2 of a commedia portfolio. Frantic assembly, if this was your chosen genre, and practitioner, physical theatre, then these are the different things I would expect to see in your essay. Total theatre, so Stephen Burkoff's style, these are the different things that I would expect to see. And also some of our students choose knee-high as a practitioner, and these are the different things you'd expect to see in a knee-high essay. I'm not sure how we've improved our piece. Do you have any examples? Well, this is quite tricky because obviously it'll be individual to each person, but a lot of students ask me to reflect on things that have improved. A few starting points for you. You might want to think about a scene that you made better because of transitions or because of some drama techniques that you added and included in your work. You could think of a way that you improved your character. So did you use any rehearsal techniques like improvisation, character profiling, hot seating to improve your character? And what impact did that have on a particular scene? So for example, I said to improve my character, I used the rehearsal technique of zoomorphism. I could then add that I decided that my character was very much like a duck. And this improved my piece because in the final scene where my character's feeling really sorry for herself, I had a duck-like gait by plodding around the stage slowly and moving my arms with a flapping gesture. Okay, strange example, but you get the idea. You are talking about how your rehearsal technique influenced your actual piece. So what impact did it have? I can't remember if the idea was mine or not. This is a really common thing as well. So often our ideas in drama are collaborative. We think of ideas and we bounce off each other, and we don't really take ownership of the ideas because they're very much a collaborative effort. It's absolutely fine to talk about ideas that were created collaboratively. Okay, so it doesn't have to be that it was all your ideas, all your inspiration. You can talk about ideas that were kind of a collaborative effort as well. That's absolutely fine. And you can take claim for those ideas as well. You can say, oh, I suggested, we suggested, and kind of be a bit creative and flexible with that one. Okay, so don't worry too much if you're not sure if you had total ownership over that idea, because in drama, a lot of the time our ideas are collaborative. What's a rehearsal technique? So something I often say to students is that I'd like them to add rehearsal techniques into their portfolio. Rehearsal techniques are something you do as an actor to improve your individual performance in a piece. So it could be hot seating, improvisation, character profiling, emotion memory. There's 10 that I teach here at Harris, and the link to revise these 10 I'm going to pop in the comments section below in the description. So if you want to revise your rehearsal techniques and include a few in your work, then click on that link and check it out. Thank you. So that is everything. I hope that's been helpful just to go across frequently asked questions for C1B portfolio. If you have anything at all that you're worried about or you want me to check your work, then just send me a message.